assistance? Question mark.
Yes, I do. If I can help, I will help.
22.
This plant is not natural, not even something like you would see in the north. This was born, made from, what is what? In the word? A lab.
Like not from seed?
There might have been a seed originally.
She's like walking on the moss. Like that's how like comfortable she is with it. Like she enters into the lantern room and it doesn't seem to really do anything.
I was trying to liken this to other not breeds. What are they? Species? Flower?
There's a term for it.
Oh well. I tried likening this
Genus?
to other flowers, genuses, whatever. That I'm familiar with, but couldn't quite place it. I guess it makes sense now.
Has Anushka ever heard of any? Because I mean, she's fought one before, right? So has she seen anything similar to it before?
You're gonna say she's got
Roll me your nature.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's seen a couple, right? She's got a few in her back garden. Nature. Hey!
God damn!
Very good.
Hey!
Very, very good.
I know. Oh my god.
Let me just add that. Yeah, that's another quick for you, I think, today. Very good.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, so between you and Kasai, like, there's so much to go into on this. I'll lay it. I won't speak it through Kasai. I'll just lay out the information. That way, it's more easily communicable. But if you ask questions, it'll probably be through character. This plant, as decreed earlier, is stationed here. It's like sourced from here. The place where it's growing from is like a sunken, like pot-esque, like dip in, the ground, which it was originally planted in. If you move aside enough of the vine and moss and other stem structure, you'd actually be able to see a little bit of the dirt that it came from originally. So what its function might have been, who knows? But it definitely was made with a function in mind, and given where it is, like, okay, so it's like, in the lantern room of a lighthouse, so it was probably meant to do something like that. Something like a literal guiding light in the darkness. But that's a weird thing, and this is where your ranger instincts kick in a bit, Anushka. This place wasn't originally set to be in the void, you hope. It was originally somewhere normal. So why would they need like a light like this? So obviously its function and purpose is more than just providing light. If they just needed a fucking light, they could have installed a fucking light. Especially when mages have like all these sorts of different technology. So why this? One might be arrogance of a mage to make their own stuff, right? Like, why do brooms get animated and broom stuff by themselves? I don't fucking know, because the mage is lazy and they're arrogant. Stuff like that. So that's one aspect.
Yeah.
But
so I just thought something, but it's fine.
Yeah, what do you got?
No, it's something unrelated. I'll see afterwards.
Okay.
Never mind.
The plant isn't dead, but it is, malnourished. Which is why its moss is pulsing in and out, trying to find... fun fact, moss and fungi do this. They will just search out until they find a source of nutrition. And kudos to the Tokyo subway service. They ran a simulation on the quote-unquote most efficient path using a fungus. It came to these very, very similar results as the Tokyo subway structure.
Mm-hmm.
That's how efficient the Japanese are.
Yep.
So, fun fact that. So that's what's doing right now. It's looking for nourishment. The thing is, it's a question of what is nourishing to this plant, because obviously it's probably not water and sunlight. First off, good luck trusting in the water here. Secondly, good luck getting sunlight in here. But with these roles, there is something that it's not, it's evolved in a way. It doesn't use sunlight. It uses moonlight.
Ooh.
Great sword.
It uses a moonlight greatsword as nourishment. That's why I got new game plus 20. I have 20 of them. I feed the moonlight greatswords to the plant. No. But yeah, it does evolve, but whatever caused that adaptation clearly isn't happening anymore because look how malnourished it is. Looks tired. If a plant can look tired. It is semi-intelligent. It doesn't have a concept of sentience, an awareness of itself in the place of the universe. No, but it does have active intelligence and awareness, sort of like the plant that tried to abduct Manon last time. Right? It has the capability of thought, of planning, of so many things, right? That is incorporated with intelligence. Again, it's probably in a semi-hibernating state given how desiccated it is, though. So you guys just had to feed it and wake it up.
Yeah. Do we want to wake it up? Probably not.
I don't know. Do you want? Because that's the thing. We don't know what it's again. Its core function might be just more than providing light. So you'd have to figure out what does it do. For all you know, it might try to abduct one of you again. I don't know.
I mean, it could be like an alarm system almost, right? Like, it's. Because I mean, it's literally at like the gate to enter the place, so it could be like checking who's coming and going.
What? Say that we do wake it up. Are we even sure we can communicate with it?
If only you guys had Abigail. She actually has a loose variant of speak with plants.
Right?
Oh my god.
Kirsty being the squire to the Good Night of Green, she actually can speak with plants. Sort of.
This is a new faces up here. Alessandra will say that he felt the sort of lack of magic in the air, like throughout this whole place, equalized when he got up here. So he thinks that this is giving off sort of positive energy. Well, weird way of saying that, but you know what I mean.
Good vibes.
That sort of yeah, exactly. Good vibes to combat the bad vibes of the void. So do you make the nourishment part known?
Yeah.
So I think he will look over or side eye Keenan, who in the earlier fight brought down a radiant moonlight with a spell.
Oh yeah, moonbeam.
Yeah, moonbeam. And say, do you have the juice required to do that trick again?
I certainly do.
Would you be willing to expend it for the sake of call it an experiment?
Well, you're the captain.
Before you do this, there are multiple things a plant needs to grow. Light is not the only one.
Right. What if you just starve it again?
Light, water.
Light, water, nutrients from the soil. And I do not think any water within miles from here is safe for this.
Hey, Keenan, you got to create or destroy water? No.
Not prepared.
No. We're not gonna expend all your spell slots on this plant.
That would be first, so it wouldn't be too.
Tell you guys what,
much
you guys think on that? Let's switch gears.
Okay.
Oriana, you're going up to the water, huh?
Okay.
The slug, huh? Still looking for it.
Well,
I
that's a
will
good time for
roll
you to
the
send that
slug
thing
stealth.
in. Stealth slug. Please get a 20.
All right.
That'd be
So
hilarious.
it does actually have a jack to dexterity. But the thing is,
Because little animals.
it has a minus proficiency. Oh my god.
If it
You are
didn't-
unable to find the slug!
Aw. I don't want to kill the slug. I just want to hang out with the slug. I don't know. She'll...
What is that? 16, 17? So he's just literally 2 off.
This man. Slug man. Well, they're
This
upstairs.
explains a lot why this slug has maintained its sense of personality, I think.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty interesting.
fucking capable. Well, Manon's still here, so I don't trust her to not go and murder them to collect them for later or something.
What?
doing
I'm
there,
just
so?
sitting on a chair.
Hmm.
Not doing
he's
anything. I'm
hanging
not even
about.
near the hole.
Oh,
Keep
that's
it that
actually
way.
interesting. Here's a fun thing. Manon, roll me your you roll perception at disadvantage or investigation straight.
That's my investigation. Is a good question.
Actually,
No, we're doing perception. At disadvantage, you said?
Yes. You could use the broom of flying, sure. Just be sure you don't get killed in the air.
I know, right?
Easy.
That's a sort of.
There's a sort of a
You'd also
dark
be like a very
miasma in the
visible
air, and
target.
also it can reach the sky. The hungering mob can reach the sky with its
That's a
arm.
terrifying thought. It was more just me not being in the water, but like, yeah.
I mean, if it does get you out of the water.
Yeah. That was the thought that just came to my mind halfway through. But yeah, ignore me.
Ooh, my god, look at that. Manon, as you like plop down in this cushiony sort of ruin, it's not ruin, it's more like weathered chair. Like you sort of like throw yourself into it like a bit frustrated, like you like slam it back and you hear it like you slam it into the wall behind you and you hear this like hollow thud, like doof. And you're like, wait, hold on. You're like, wait, hold on a fucking second.
Hold on now. She'll turn around like on her knees on the thing and knock to double check that it is in fact a hollow space.
You have to knock decently hard. This false
It's
wall
like
actually
stone.
is like pretty thick, but they're like you had to more like slam, not like knock, like slam. And Oriana, you hear this happening over there. And like, do you see Blair and Dova looking at you? What are you doing?
There is a space behind this wall. You could break through it, no?
I mean,
And she'll point at Blair.
that potentially.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Any attempts at communicate with Blair to do something takes a
Fucking
check.
persuasion check.
you
You
gotta
really
call
need
her
to-
out.
Convince
Are you-
Blair
are
to
you really
punch
strong
Volvo.
enough to
She really
punch
has
this
that
wall?
Use my
highlight.
inspiration and hope I get at least something that's not a nat one.
What if you get a 2 though?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
Well,
one.
Okay, it's not a
still-
2.
I just don't want
Oh,
that
wait.
nat one.
Do you have the D4 on there?
No.
No.
Weren't you the one that wanted to sacrifice a slug? A
Yes.
soul. Why the fuck would I want to help you? Piss off. She goes back to her books.
Or they kind of like,
Minnow shrugs.
or they kind of cringes like, ooh, that was rough. But also has a smile on her face. It's like, haha.
But yeah, there is a hollow space back here.
Is there anything around that that would be decently heavy that Menal could pick up to try and just break it herself?
Not in your immediate vicinity, no.
What is the material of the wall?
Like drywall. Actually, no, it's probably not drywall because they didn't use that for lighthouses. That'd be pretty dumb. I don't know what lighthouses are made of. Concrete? I guess a staircase would be like something equivocal to concrete.
You got a crowbar?
Bah.
That's a good question.
Well, more so, you gotta find where to use a gap of said to use a
Yeah.
crowbar.
I have a so-called belaying pin, which is a club, but I'm not there.
Billy.
Get out of here.
I do have a crowbar. I also have a hammer. I assume that's
Just chisel a hole in it. Easy.
Roll me your investigation.
okay. Where is it? There it is. Jesus Christ.
God.
Man, you suck. Even with the lower GP, you suck.
You're me from last week.
It's karma for the life you took.
And I'd do it again.
Yeah, you have a crowbar, you have a hammer.
Goes
Crazy.
out. Other people.
It's wild.
Well, -1 from Blair.
You have Delvin. He can shoot this. Actually, his shit does do force damage, doesn't it? Or wait, no. No, his stuff does
Does.
different damage. Okay.
It does different things, yeah. I haven't codified that yet. We should get around to that, but
It's up for a different time.
I mean, yeah,
Are
he
you
could.
down here?
I think Keenan's upstairs. So fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm upstairs.
there.
Okay. So I was like,
Shove
he's
in the
right
corner.
there.
I wasn't sure where the upstairs was. Thank you.
Oh.
Lots of America are just still standing watch.
Sure, Mel will make her way over to the door. Assuming that I assume I know they're out there.
You saw them go out there, yes.
And she'll poke her head out and go, either one of you can break through a wall.
Before.
There's a hollow space.
Is it trapped?
She shrugs. I cannot see into the wall.
Is the space trapped?
Around the wall? No. Is the hollow space trapped? I do not know. I cannot see.
He looks at your thieves' tools. Maybe we want to go check that out.
Okay, well, I don't know what thieves' tools can do to help that.
They detect for traps.
Okay. Then could I have done that
Your
before?
inventory.
You can go do it now.
Okay.
So you go back. Roll me your thieves' tools.
While this is happening, can I ask the slugs who are hiding in this puddle if they know if that's dangerous? Just have a candid conversation with the slime that's over here.
Yep.
Roll me your persuasion, but it's not. You'll see what it's for. In the meantime, Manal, roll me your thieves' tools using your dexterity.
Oh, I wouldn't have the +5. That's a good
19.
one. 19 is very good.
You begin slamming around the space to see if there's any other accompanying hollow spaces that aren't as thick. Because there's only one reason why that would be there. It's either a doorway or a trap wire network. And lo and behold, you find such. This isn't like a hollow space, like a fucking illusory wall from like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. It's a door. You just have to find the handle. But know that when you open the door, it's trapped.
Okay,
Also-
well, I think about this for a bit.
You probably got to move this chair next to the botany lab here.
Yeah, I would probably have moved the chair
Select
already.
it. It's like trying to select the whole fucking wall right now. What is this? No, you're good.
Okay.
There. Why is it giving? Like it's telling me I'm moving something that's like super huge, and now I'm afraid of like I'm moving something that I'm not supposed to be moving. Oh my god, I'm moving the entire fucking coastline.
Oh god.
Oh no, erosion.
How is it selecting that? What? Oh, here. Okay, there we go.
God damn it, Alec. Fucking erosion.
Yeah, what's so fucking... I have no clue how to select all that. Where? Oriana, you ask the slugs, and you see some movement out of like the corner of your eye somewhere, and then you go over there, but nothing surfaces. Over here.
Hey, she'll be at this chair now. I feel like this might be a trap.
If the slugs have a trap for you, then maybe they do need to get killed after all.
Oh god, they're evil. Is there like anything?
I
like,
mean, there's
under this
nothing
table?
saying that they aren't evil people, all right? Like,
That's
just
true.
because their souls
They're
are
just
stuck here
dead.
doesn't mean there weren't evil people in life.
Is there like? Is this like submerged in the muck, basically?
Half, yeah.
Half
It's like the right legs are like broken entirely because they
Right.
took the impact of the fall.
I'll play devil's advocate here and say, how bad do you need to be in order for the Voidic afterlife to be warranted?
Hmm.
It's true. It's very true. Anyways,
She is gonna just hang about and see if the slugs want to pop up again. She's trying to just be like calm and chill and not murdery.
roll me another persuasion.
Persuasion.
Manon, roll me an investigation.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion. That's a better one. Get a nat 20 on the investigation. What was it again?
Nah, you already took the good roll. Look at that 19.
I'm so sorry.
You do not have the +3 from that. You cannot find where the cracks of this fucking door are. You know there's a door here, but for the love of the gods, you cannot find the cracks. Oriana, you sort of like lean against the, again, diagonal table. Don't worry, it's well capable of supporting Ray, considering how Kasai and Blur were both on it earlier. Simultaneously at that. And as like you're sort of chilling there, you feel something on like your boot.
Nope. Don't like this.
And when you look there, it's a slug. That's sort of like it's like on you, like it's like slithered on you, and its like head is poking out from the water, with the rest of it like sort of like mucously stuck on your boot.
This is the part where Garth asks, I can't remember Dorky's character's name off the top of my head. It starts with an E?
Alora.
Alora. Yeah, there it is. Okay. When Alora touched the slugs and her hands got all pruny, for lack of a better term, was she wearing gloves? Or was it just bare hands?
No.
I'm under the presumption of bare hands, given that she has braces of defense and unarmored defense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm just checking because then it's like, if she was wearing gloves and her hands ended up like that, it's like, probably.
I mean, who knows? They might be able to bleed through leather and stuff like that. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the thing I'm concerned about currently. Okay.
I mean, you guys can wash it off. You just need clean water.
Which we have a limited supply.
Yeah, you already used the water skin, so... Whoa! Actually, no! Alora, you picked up the slug again to give to Zuabu, so your hands are running. You could have used the water skin again and cleared it, but like at this point, like you're using up a lot of your water.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'll go. Actually, what happens if I don't clean it off?
Who knows?
Oh shit.
You're finna find out, I guess.
If she tries to lift up her boot with the slug, does the slug try to like escape? Or can she just like have it as a platform?
Do you do it?
Yeah.
You begin to slowly lift your boot out from the water and sort of like make like a, I don't know, like a figure four for legs, so that it's like more of a perch.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can see the rest of it. It doesn't leave. It does turn its head to keep like constant, quote unquote, eye contact with you, though.
Yeah. So, come her often? I was gonna say, how'd you get here? And then my brain just intrusive thought was like, no, don't say that. Say this.
You come here often. Oh my god, you're chatting it up, like seriously.
Now
Damn,
she's just trying to be like chill with the slug thing.
The mouth blinks at you.
Yeah, it was a stupid line. How the hell did you end up like this? And how do I communicate with you? You seem to understand what I'm saying. It's slugs.
It's slugs. Fuck this guy.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 16, and there's the number in the chat.
It blinks in Morse code.
You can see a red light emerging out from the interior of its throat. It's like the equivalencies of like, if you ever like get like a flashlight, like a weak flashlight, and put it to your hand, you can see the light shining through your hand. It's like that. Except like way weaker because you're in the void.
Part of my brain says it's gonna, you know how like chameleons have like the really long sticky tongues go bleh. She's
charging its tongue.
There is a type of worm that does that. It looks fucking gross.
Oh, I think I know what you're I don't like Garth doesn't like this much anymore. She I hate
just
the word proboscis.
That's what it looks like.
Oh,
That's how
I
it
hate that.
that's how
I
it
hate
sees.
that.
Quote unquote sees. It will sneeze onto your hand like that and then it'll suck it back in.
Oh no, I don't like it.
Gross.
Can she like basically just take the dodge action for this in case this thing like
it's literally on you. If it wants to hit you, it's not gonna have a harder time with you dodging.
Yeah, I just don't want it to like try to grab at her face.
Then you better take it off.
Can she just ask it what it's trying to do? Like, what are you trying to do here? It can't respond. It's a slug.
Maybe it knows Morse code.
Yeah, she'll try
Blink
that.
if you understand me.
Can she try to like not snap her fingers? Oh, there's a table next to her. She kind of like taps on the table like to do Morse code for hi or hello. Probably just hi. It's shorter. My AC's 19 if that's what that's for. Or is that intelligence? Is that how smart it is?
When you guys are fighting creatures who are inhabiting a body that they are not originally from and are not yet accustomed to, I do give them a negative proficiency bonus.
That makes sense. I think
they get to keep their original proficiency bonus. So like if you're proficient in like athletics, you're gonna keep the proficiency, but you'll have a D proficiency from not being used to the body you're in.
Sure. So then it's just like whatever raw stat you have.
No, because the numbers aren't equivocal.
Okay.
So you could have like if you put Marshall Militides in a
Right.
fucking hamster, he gets
He's
to
not gonna have
keep
the
like a
strength.
plus
He's not
2
gonna-
proficiency
yeah,
bonus,
okay.
even though he has a -3 proficiency bonus. I don't know how the fuck a hamster would be good at athletics, but I'd be fucking curious to find out.
I can see
Yeah, really
acrobatics.
buff
Those little
hamster.
bastards can get around.
Yeah, it would be a very buff hamster.
I got buff rat from Ratatouille. There you go. As like you like knock in Morse code at it, it's super obvious, right?
Yes.
And it blinks something
Quotation
at
mark?
you. Roll me your background information.
I can certainly roll one of those real fast. Please don't suck. Holy God. Holy shit, that's a buff hamster. That is
There-
Marshall
I will say,
Mhm.
you are using a provincial Morse code. It is not international Morse code. Elves have their own Morse code. Same for dwarves,
This
technically.
fucker was an elf.
Or possibly a dwarf. Can
Well, that's the thing.
Hmm.
The Morse code, you recognize it's a Morse code. You don't know which one it's from.
Yeah, it sucks. We don't have any. Maybe Blair or Delvin might be able to. Might. That's a stretch. Okay.
Tell you what, you sit on that. You figure out which
I
NPC
will
to ask or
sit on that.
PC to ask. In the meantime, Tango, please stop fucking.
A child, no.
Buddy, but you're already fucking things around. So to the flower crew. Yeah. What's your guys' plan? You guys do have water skins to give water to this thing, but it's like probably the equivalency biomass of 3 of you, so you're gonna
Yeah.
need a good bit of water. You guys might be able to quench its thirst with all your water, but then it's all your water. So maybe
Yeah,
not
like,
that.
we kind of need it, I feel.
Also, it is just normal water you'd be feeding it. This thing might need special water. Kasai will mention that because it's not a natural plant, so it might not be naturally born,
Mm.
so to speak. It's a C-section plant.
As much as I wish that we could revitalize this thing, I don't see it happening. Not with what we have on hand.
I cannot think of anything either.
We could
Well, it was
try coming back later if we find. She thinks on like what Zuabu said. Maybe not.
Right.
I mean, if it was made in this lighthouse, maybe there are things in the rest of the building that could help.
Did you guys disclose all your finds to each other?
Yeah, I mean, Anushka found nothing.
I
when
think I would
the
have done so.
initial.
I'm waiting to hear the entire party on that statement.
I mean, all I found was this flower, and we're here now, so.
Yeah.
Yes, from me.
Mhm.
I just found a cupboard with some work clothes in it. So,
So
I mean,
yes from Fred, yes from Anushka, yes from Alexander,
Yeah, totally.
whatever. Yes from Oriana.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I found is the fucking hollow space.
I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about in general.
Right,
Yeah,
from like the last time we were investigating like the lighthouse and stuff.
I still think that's the only thing I found.